Yo, what's good? It's Dancing Polish Cow. Today we're going to be going into the company, and we're basically, this is from a non-professional standpoint. I'll make another video on a professional standpoint. It gets pretty wild. Let me tell you that. Now, picture this: SCP, Dead by Daylight, and a corporate internship of all things had a baby. Yeah, that's Lethal Company. Yeah, you gotta like. It's pretty fun. It's basically friend slop, but other than that, it's perfect. I just love the game, and it gets super fun later on. Me personally, I really like playing it with my two best friends. I'm not gonna say their names for obvious reasons. Now, you gotta like, let me just break it down for you guys here. It's like Lethal Company, right? It's a multiplayer horror game where you and up to 3 friends work for a corporation that sends you into abandoned facilities to collect scrap and meet your quota. Each scrap is worth something else. Now, I think it's pretty fun. I like it a lot. So I'm reading an AI script right now, so please bear with me. I am super uncreative. So obviously the gameplay loop, you land on different planets. It's random, by the way. Monsters spawn in different areas. There's turrets, there's like landmines, there's even spike traps, man. It's crazy. And, well, let's just say if you don't meet quota, the company doesn't do a refund. Reasons that obviously people love this game, it's friend slop, obviously. So many variety of monsters that just keep getting added. My favorite? A man-eater. I mean, just look at him! Look! Anyway, yeah, that creeping tension that you don't know what's gonna happen. A bracken, of all things, could come over there and snap your neck in half. You don't know what could happen. Obviously, don't be greedy. I mean, you have until midnight until the ship just takes off without you. You gotta communicate constantly. Obviously, you gotta know where you gotta go to leave. And for the love that is all of holy, do not open random doors without telling your team, man. You don't know. It could be a thumper behind that door, and you could just get cooked immediately. So I'm gonna start improvising the script here, since the script is over. So I'm going to improvise. Yeah. All you have to do is just basically hop in the ship, land at a planet, walk into there, grab the stuff, and get out. It's that simple. Now, I'm gonna picture this. You walk in, no monsters have spawned yet. You're just collecting scrap, and all of a sudden, you hear something pop out of those vents. Monsters spawn out of the vents. If you hear something like, I don't know, a bug noise of some sort, it's fine. If you hear crying or thumping, you best get out of there with all the scrap you have. Also, don't play solo. It sucks. That's exactly why it's called friend slop. Literally, one of my friend's reviews on Steam was, don't play this game solo, you're going to get cooked. So this game is basically just a load of friend slop slapped onto capitalism at its finest, America. And also, you just collect scrap, dodge monsters, and sell. And remember when I said the thing about the company doesn't do refunds? You literally get kicked out of the ship in orbit. So you basically get sent out of the ship into orbit with no oxygen if you don't meet quota. The company literally kills you if you don't meet quota. That's how bad it is. I like Lethal Company for a lot of specific reasons. First of all, I mean, obviously, it's friend slop, which is so much more fun than just playing it solo. Isn't that what friend slop means? Also, there's mods that you can play VR. Now, as I said earlier, I'm going to make another video at a professional standpoint when I reach boss rank and I get a lot of XP and stuff. And I also have like a couple hundred hours on the game because I only have like 77 hours on the game right now. So I'm going to try my best to explain stuff that is from a non-professional standpoint. It's just a regular old player. So my friends, they're really nice. If you don't cut the screaming and yelling when you're like running away from a thumper. just today when I was collecting some background footage for the footage that you're seeing right now, yeah, my friend activated the man-eater in the big boy form. I'm surprised he didn't die to that thing. He made it to the ship and to the terminal just to watch us escape, because obviously it went the other way. It went down one of the paths, and we went the other way towards the fire exit. So we were chilling. However, at least 3 baboon hawks showed up, which, I mean, they're not, I don't know why I'm saying that. I mean, they're pretty easy to deal with. They don't deal a lot of damage. Also, if you're arachnophobic, and because there's an enemy called the bunker spider. It's a humongous spider. But don't worry, there's arachnophobia mode, and I always have that turned on because I have arachnophobia. Don't turn it off if you have arachnophobia. It's not fun. Also, if you have arachnophobia mode on, it just turns the entire model, except for the spider's fangs, into just the word spider. It's pretty funny. Now, obviously, I'm trying to improvise the script and saying whatever comes to mind. Listen, it's hard, okay? I have to, do so much stuff that it hurts my brain. I'm playing a toy soldier action figure with a what else? Shoot. Lethal Company. I was talking about this earlier. Collect as much scrap as possible, obviously, and meet quota. The gameplay loop is pretty straightforward. All you do is just walk in, grab scrap before the monsters kill you. Walk out. That's it. You know, if you don't die. Now, chaotic co-op, obviously, you got proximity chat, which if you split up with your team and you lose them, you're just straight up go. If you don't have walkies, you don't know what could jump out, man. You don't know if a bracken could snap your neck. You don't know if a loot bug might come up behind you and might get a little too close and personal, and the loot bug might start attacking. You don't know if you walk out of that place and there's eyeless dogs that can hear every single sound you make if you're not crouching and be silent. So yeah, those are the monsters. Most of them. There's so many. There's one with a shotgun, and believe it or not, you can pick up the shotgun and use it. It's actually really cool. I'm just waiting for them to add ARs and pistols. Anyway, moving on. Me personally, I like to have at least 2 or 3 of my friends I know in real life. We get together, we put on our suits, we land, and we get in there and get out as soon as possible. Now, obviously, I'm talking like I haven't slept in 4 days. I'm running off of 3 hours of sleep. Just be patient with me. And that is exactly why I had to use AI for this script, because I am stupid. Anyway, I'm gonna turn on a blinding light. Oh god, that hurts. I'm turning on my blinding lights to help me see better. Sorry if my mic sounds horrible. I'll explain it in another video. Shoot, what else? Tip for new players: don't be greedy. Get out of there before midnight hits. You have to communicate. That is what you have to do. Communicate constantly. I was talking about this earlier. Know your escape routes. For the love of all that is holy, do not open random doors without telling your team. Listen, man, it can get intense. It's just, you gotta break it down, man. That's how the cookie crumbles. I don't know why I said that. Subscribe. So, yeah. What else? I got a couple more minutes until I gotta end the script off. Lethal Company is just one of those rare horror games that you get to come across. It's made by one guy. Lethal Company is made by one dude. He's a furry and a Roblox developer at the same, and made Lethal Company at the same time. Made by one guy. You know what he made come to life? My favorite monster ever, the man-eater. I don't know. You might take that a different way, since I was just talking about how the man-eater almost slaughtered me and my friend. And how one of my friends made it out. I don't know how. He was over on the walkie saying, "Oh, there's a man-eater here, bro, there's a man-eater." I was out of there. As soon as I heard Maneater. And you know what came around that corner? A Maneater. Looks like he's running off with 3 liters of coffee and 4 days of sleep. He was demon form, man. He was a big boy form. He would have slaughtered me and my other friend. That's why you always gotta stick together, have fun, and I got nothing else to say. The AI's got nothing else to say. So just play the game. It's $10 on Steam. Trust me, you won't regret it.